Okay, class, today we're going to start our new story. Before we do that, let's go ahead and go over some of the new vocabulary that we're going to be learning. This first word, mustache. Can everybody practice saying that? Mustache. And these are pictures of some different mustaches. It is thick hair that grows above a man's lip. Our next word, mirror. Can everybody practice saying that one too? A piece of glass you can see yourself in. So here's a picture of a mirror. You might have one in your house or in your bathroom. Next word, disguise. A costume or makeup someone wears so no one knows who it really is. Disguise. These are things you might put on so that somebody doesn't know who you are. You may have a hat, glasses, a mustache, or even a mask. The next word, bushy. Fluffy or thick like a bush. So this is a picture of a bushy mustache. The next word, costume. A set of special clothes. So these clothes you might be wearing even for trick-or-treating on Halloween. So we have a boy dressed up as a policeman, we have a girl dressed up as a cat, and another boy dressed up as a pirate. Costume. And then our last word is handsome or good looking. So this is a picture of a man that is good looking or cute. So again, these are our words that we're going to be referring back to in our story. Before we read our story, we're going to go ahead and do a picture walk. So let's begin by looking at our title, Big Bushy Mustache. Who do you notice is in our picture? Who are the characters of our story? We have what looks like maybe a dad, and then we have a young boy. What's on his lip? Does anybody notice what's on his lip? The boy. That's right, a mustache. Okay, let's look at this first picture. What do you notice? Looks like maybe they're walking to school. This is a school crossing guard. And then on these two pictures, we have a boy, it looks like a whole classroom setting, and a teacher. What is the teacher holding in her hands? Looks like a toy sword and some sort of scarf. On this page, what do you notice? We have our pictures of our young boy. Maybe it looks like something might be wrong here. We're not sure. And then we have our teacher. It looks like she's giving something to the boy. What is that? Looks like she's giving him a mustache. And then what do we notice in these two pictures? We have the teacher is up in front of the class, and it looks like they're all wearing different things. We have a hat here and that scarf or blanket. We have some other hats here, and this boy's wearing the mustache. And then what do we notice about these two pictures? We have a picture of a boy here, and it looks like that mustache is peeking out. And then it's this picture, where's the mustache? That's right, it's on his lip. So then if we look at these two pictures, we notice that the boy is walking through town. What do you think the people are thinking about him? Let's look at these two pictures. Looks like the boy has arrived at home. And then who do you think this might be? And we have a couple more pictures here. What do you think is going on here? And we have our kitchen scene. What do you think he might be thinking? And let's look at this picture here. What do you notice about the boy? He's sitting outside and on the curb. Does it look like he's happy or upset about something? And let's look here. Maybe there's a problem. It looks like the mom's giving him a hug. And then who's this new person in our story? And then if we look at these two pictures, what do you think the boy is doing? Looks like here, maybe he's trying to make something that looks like a mustache, piece of paper. And looks like another time he tried to make a mustache out of some string maybe. And then what do we notice here? What's the boy doing? So now if we look at this picture, what time of day do you think it is now? It might be daytime, the blue sky's outside. Maybe it looks like he's eating some breakfast. And then what do we notice about these two pictures? It looks like the mom has given him something. What is that? Does he look happy or sad in this picture now? Probably happy. He has a mustache. And then look very closely at this picture. What do you notice? If you look carefully, the dad doesn't have a mustache anymore. What do you think happened to his mustache? And then on our last page, where do you think the boy's going? Maybe he's going back to school. Where's the mustache? Is it on his face now, or where is it? Looks like maybe he's keeping it safe and not putting it on his face this time. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay, so we looked at the story, Big Bushy Mustache. Now I'm going to give everybody a piece of paper here, and we're going to go back to our seats and talk about, do a picture map of our story. So the first square, I'm going to have everybody draw a picture of where the story takes place, for the most part. I know there's a few places that we visited in the story, but for the most part, where does the story take place? So that is called the setting. In this middle box here up at the top, it's the characters. Who are the characters in our story? Again, I know that there's more than one, but who are, for the most part, who are the characters in our story? And this last box up here at the top is the plot. That's what happens in the story. What's the problem? Down at the bottom, we have beginning. So I want everybody in this box to draw me a picture of what happens at the beginning of the story. In this box here, it says the middle. What happened in the middle of the story? And then in the last box, the end. What happened at the end? How was the problem solved? So right now, everybody's going to get their piece of paper, and we're going to go back to our seats, and I want you to draw quick pictures in pencil, and if we have time, we can always go back later and color them in with colored pencil or crayon. But we're going to start with just a quick picture in pencil, and then we're going to look and see what everybody came up with.